not going to listen to Shama Sundari reading because she's been really kind of horrible, said horrible things about me. So I'm not going to do that. So we will put them up. So when she stops reading, I can go and watch again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Srila Guru Haridas, hey Asu will forget what he says to us. He told me last time, because this has been happening for a while now, to do class for people to come on, to help them with their emotions and things. And he said that, and he said it in class, and now he's saying he didn't. And I think it's necessary that I do it to get out the energy. And when I went to see my I'm all right, Asu. When I went to see this counselor, I really was angry about the inner child and the work that they say about that we have to do. But Srila Guru Haridas is saying that the inner child is Krishna. Well, then why are you getting, that's my inner child. Why are you getting upset with Krishna disrupting your class if it's Krishna? So if you're going to say these things to us, Srila Guru Haridas, you need to make it clear, because for me, I thought I was angry because I didn't want to deal with my inner child. And my inner child still wants to run ravok and cause all of this disruption because so there's confusion, a lot of confusion here, because go and work on yourself, go and find somebody to help you. When I go and do that, then rubbishes that I'm doing that. He could never talk about the inner child unless I'd gone to see this lady and we were speaking about the inner child. Yes, I've read loads of books on the inner child. Yes, I've tried to do that. It's really difficult. Anyway, it's been really difficult for me to be able, my bindi is supposed to be like that. It's a flame. And so you know what? That is what causes the trigger. Do what your spiritual master says. Go and get some help. Stay away and be honest. So I don't want to listen to Shama Sundari because I feel this energy from her. And I think it may be mine. It's my energy, really. It's my energy that she has as well. We have this similar energy. And so how do we love Krishna? Because I thought that love as Radharani loves, I don't know how she loves any. I don't know. I don't think. With so much, honestly, the things that, that he said to some devotees, I won't name them, and then he doesn't remember he said them. I see devotees with love and compassion. I think my love and compassion are lacking. Not my compassion, my love is lacking. Like what Maharaj is saying, you're saying, love your inner child and all of these things. You're saying these things, and he's saying that Krishna is the inner child. I thought I was loving Krishna. I thought he was loving me. I thought that in my experience, he's helped me transcend and he's given me confidence, strength, and all of these things. But how do I love that little rascal that he is? How do I let go of this? This is what I was saying yesterday. I don't know how much of my ascending knowledge on this psychology of counseling with these people, because I know it's not enough. Like Maharaj he filled in the, he kind of filled it in. Krishna's the inner child. So Andromeda, answer me. Then why were you upset when I was mouthing off? Because that's my inner child. I don't get it. Can please somebody answer this question? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I'm kind of seeing it with, it's like you ask Krishna, I so want to leave I so want to surrender all of these troubles of feeling something about other devotees and knowing something's there, and then being persecuted for that, and then finding out that actually, yes, like for what happened with Andromeda, your Andromeda, that what happened with Maria, she left. There was something going off with her, and there's something going off with Shama Sundari. Sincerely embrace the reaching child's heart in each and every devotee. So for everyone, not just myself. Remember how you were sending me all the pictures of hearts, and I was thinking there was like a knife in the heart, and I was thinking, because it was a post from what Karuna posted about, he posted my wound here, that thing, and that catheter, and you put loads of hearts on, and I'm thinking, is that my catheter wounds in my heart? They're on the other side. I don't know. So each and every devotee. So you and Madhu and Lalita and Janaki and Mary and Amy and Fanny. And do you know what, Andromeda? If nobody in my life that I've had intimate relationships really talk about their sicknesses and their things, and anybody in my family haven't had this. So it's like I've been going around living in this bubble where I'm the only one really that's sick. And because nobody speaks about it, nobody talks about it, really everybody wants to hide away from that kind of stuff. It's really impossible these days. Like Krishna running into the open arms of sweet Mother Yashoda. Wow. I keep thinking of the way Prince William and Prince Harry, they were used to run to their mum. Do you remember when she used to hold her? Diane, I don't know if you know. She used to always hold her arm out for her children. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. And they do that in the Indian films, Andromeda. We've seen that in the Indian films from when I was young. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. So how do we turn it round to coming away from my... So actually, what you're saying is Krishna, embracing everyone's heart, embrace the child in everyone's heart, in every devotee, is Krishna. Is Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I don't like the way, Shama Sundari just comes on, and she's not been here for such a long time, and she has no respect for any other devotees. She doesn't. I don't think she does. And also, she treats Maharaj like she's the only one who knows him. And we've been here helping Maharaj all this time. And whilst I have to shout and scream to get some help, she can just come on and get help. I don't get that. I don't get why following this path, and now it's a bit intense. I feel frightened that I can't do it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. I was thinking that though, what Maharaj said, Andromeda, that you just making a big mountain out of a molehill by speaking about it, when he told me to go on and do it for myself and other devotees as well. He told me to do that. He told me to show my purifications in 2018. Okay, then things change and we don't have to always do that same thing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. I thought that, oh yes, you're just talking about your stuff and making it bigger. But he didn't watch the whole of my class. He didn't watch that you guys were giving me all this advice and help, not falling into the dark pit of my bullshit. Or is it bullshit? Because apparently it's Krishna. The inner child is Krishna. I don't know. Oh, Krishna, when are you going to tell me these things? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So I'm going to say now, not keeping quiet, because I read, because of that same reason I didn't want to keep talking about it. And I read and I was chanting, but no, it's not. Well, okay then. It's never going to be enough for Krishna. Nothing's enough for Krishna. Okay, I get that. My phone was acting funny. I missed everything as I was typing. Sorry, it's okay. I'm just talking about how, how you said, to embrace every inner child in all the devotees, in the hearts of all the devotees. That's Krishna in the heart of all the devotees. I thought that's what I was doing. And you know what's debilitating me right now is getting through this and it happening again. Getting through this and it happening again. And you know what? It has been happening. It has been happening. And one has been coming through every time with a bit of crying and screaming and pulling and shouting. This one is like I've come to the gate and I'm stopping. So life with Krishna is like this. There's this energy here that brings there's this energy here that attracts other energy that I don't want to be attracted to my life. So there's this energy here and I have to be mindful, really mindful, or if that's the right word, really aware. I really don't feel, like you said, I don't feel like a human being. I feel like I don't feel like a human being. I haven't felt like a human being for a long time. Not that I really know what a human being feels like. Okay, so I'm just going to see if Shama Sundri, because I don't want to keep triggering myself, so I'm going to be safe.
So if you want a relationship, make sure, especially if you're at this level of devotion, then make sure your partner has or is really interested in that. Otherwise, it'll be problematic. It'll be a big lesson.
I think she split up from her boyfriend. I'm not sure. Anyone not embracing a child doesn't have compassion. So what's Maharaj saying? Embrace the child. The child is not you. The child is Krishna. So then, what is Maharaj saying? The child is Krishna. I mean, I get this kind of stuff that he's saying, because I was like, I don't want to talk about my inner child. I've been talking about my inner child for all my life. Well, not all my life. So it's really hot in the kitchen in class. So I'm getting out the kitchen for a bit, just to have safety for myself. Because with Shama Gauri, and I know that Shama Sundri, I've been texting her, sending her pictures, never ever getting in touch with me, because I know she's doing this hard thing. kind of been waiting for this time that's happening now, you know, because she's been saying that she's awoken and she's been saying all of these things all the way along, but obviously not. And now it's happening. No apology, no admitting, oh, actually, I didn't have it, and I've been doing that, and nothing. And doing things. We're paid her for doing yoga and some breathing exercises, everything of which I know already, because I wanted to get to know her, because she does what I love. I love yoga. I'm not too much into doing the breathing, but I love the yoga. And yes, I do those things because they help the body. And it came out. I can look at egos too. All are still being purified. Yeah, well, it's going to be an ongoing process, ongoing. And whilst I've said, so actually, if I live, because it feels like, because I'm in my heart here more, so I'm always in here, my heart, because of how I'm feeling now. So it's not such a bad thing, because I'm in my heart. And but I've been running from this feeling. Now, hopefully, I don't know, I hope, I ask Krishna to turn the tables, you know, and bring this feeling forward. Because if this is how I'm really supposed to feel, I'm in my heart all the time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. I've been nice to myself, Andromeda. I've been having baths. I really have baths. I've been sitting in. I've been really being nice. Even, you know, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So I'm here trying to understand what Srila Grahari meant by, you know, that the inner child is Krishna. Again, if the inner child is Krishna, the inner child has to grow up. The inner child has to grow up. But what does that mean? Chanting. Okay, chanting and doing the classes and hearing. Okay, one moment. Oh. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Let's go back to Srila Grahari Das.
Chances, people become purified by associating with devotees. But see, religion is not on that level. Religion is this beginning thing, and is very rigid rules, regulation. There's no real heart in it yet, no real compassion in it yet. So this is we need this elevation, and that's really beautiful. It's working in our sangha, where people, the love of God is being manifested in people, and the power of that love. That's what the demonstration, people need to see the power of this love to take their problems away, just like that verse I just read. You know, this when you serve the lotus feet of the Lord, but you're serving his name and his pastimes with attachment, ecstatic attachment, it just makes everything work. It gives purification to your own heart and to others, and it actually saves the planet, man, because it gives some real life to the planet. It's just like, you know, you could look at the planet like a tree that's really dry right now.
Hare Krishna to you.
Much of it is cut off by this Maya, and it's being choked. You know, like these. You ever see these parasites that's living on a tree and they suck the life out of it? See, that's kind of what this planet is full of, these kind of parasites sucking the life out of it with the lies and they're sucking all. See, truth, Mother Earth. If you look at the Bhagavatam cosmic perspective, Mother Earth was praying to the Lord and saying, you know, this is too big a burden to have on me. I can bear anything except the burden of a liar. See, and it's a big burden on Mother Earth. This life, this way, ultimately, what we're doing and what God's doing, you know, with His transcendental presence of ultimate truth, is going to be the liberation of everyone, because it's the truth that sets everyone completely free. Not moda goodness truth, not moda, you know, not lies, and not that kind of level of truth. It needs to be the ultimate truth will set people free and set them on the proper path and everything. Otherwise, it's just, you know, Mother Earth is burdened. That's why you see it's really heavy and people feeling it. They're feeling this. It's almost like a birth pangs, you know, this thing going on, this friction and stuff. And it's causing the Lord, causing devotees to pray harder. You know, all over the world, devotees are praying. You could be a Christian, a Muslim. If you're somewhat awake, you're praying. Even people in the New Age that have some spirit connection, they're also praying for something. They're looking. You know, like that dollar vigilante guy. He's kind of New Age guy. He's praying, man. Saying, hey, you know, looking at the Indian philosophy and looking for some deeper truth to help him deal with this, what's coming. And ultimately, it's the truth. The ultimate truth is we have it in our hands.
It wasn't nice for others to tease you with silent gestures when you went off about your issue and then began speaking about driving yourself to the hospital. That was not of God. I'm not sure what you mean. I can't remember when I said that. When did I say that? Thing is, if I was gonna play a victim, and I know I have, but to like driving myself to the hospital, I always did that, in whatever condition I was in, whatever, you know, virus, whatever, you know. So if I didn't feeling sorry for myself, I'd want somebody else to do it. I'd want somebody else to keep me. Did you rewatch that video? Tell me which one. I can't remember which one you're talking about. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So I'm looking at her face. I'm looking at Shama Sundari's face and how she, you know, and how she moves and everything like that. I think she does it because she has yoga. She does yoga, and I'm just looking at the dynamics of it and how I'm feeling about her. Oh, that one. No, I didn't get to see that again. So answer me, you're here now. If it's Krishna is the inner child, and you're telling me or talking about the inner child in all the devotees, then that is Krishna, yes or no? That is Krishna to me. Our individual inner child, there isn't an individual child. There's only Krishna. Is that right? I don't know. Because Srila Guru Haridas really didn't like the idea of the inner child, and neither did I when I was there. And I thought it was because I didn't want to address it. I thought I didn't want to address my inner child, and I just wanted it to just do what it's still doing, you know, and do things, let their ego play out. So that's Krishna. Their ego playing out, is that Krishna? I don't know. I'm confused. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare. Srila Guru Haridas said something yesterday about, I'm not going to let Yamuna go because she has Krishna. But now, you know, how's it going to go, Andromeda? Because want to surrender one's whole life, one's whole sickness to Krishna, but obviously not. And Karuna's playing at his ego. He's all over the place. But he loves it. He loves this part of him. He loves it. He can't stop looking at himself. It's like he's seen Krishna. And I've watched him do this so much. I'm there. Why are you always looking at yourself like that? Why do you do that like you're somebody? He's looking at Krishna. And he loves to look at Krishna. Srila Gauraridas might not have much childhood trauma as opposed to later in life. I don't know. I don't know. He said his parents were mad. His greatest trauma was his brother killed his chicken. He had a pet chicken, and his brother killed that. And but he always says that he doesn't really talk that much about his parents and family. He said they were mad. And his brother got beaten by his father, but he never got beaten by his father. So no, not much. Well, we know that, I speak about with Lalita, he doesn't have children. He hasn't had his own children that he's had to be around all the time. Now we are his spiritual children. And my biological father is such a fun guy. And he will help me with anything. I just have to ask, but I try not to ask most of the time. With Maharaj, we are like today, look how he is. We are troublesome to him. He's taken on this road, he's taken on this order, and all of these devotees. And Maharaj is always 99.999% of the time really happy all the time and getting over stuff really quickly. And now today in front of Shama Sundari, I'm tired. Maybe he's picking up how I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm tired of all of this stuff. I just want to get on with this path, but I keep having to be constantly rinsed out. And I don't know. You know what, Andromeda, if this feeling that I'm always like I have now, it's like this, I'm just focused in my heart because this feeling is so strong. Is that what, if that's life, this feeling of Krishna and this like making you contemplate and reflect and just be there in that place and just, then I'm ready. You guys. Also, people that have been sexually abused have different coping mechanisms. Yeah. So, what is the best suggestion? I'm only going to do one, probably, to help me with this inner child in the heart that lays in the hearts of all the devotees. So you know what? Absolutely, Andromeda. If I'm going to do this, to do it for everyone gives what is inspiration. Inspiration. Lots of completely repressed abuse and will never acknowledge the feelings that occurred. That's what's happening kind of now. I'm trying to acknowledge the feelings of that age. I just saw a lot of injustice as a child. I mean, I don't know if I was doing it myself or I was pushed by other children or I was hurt by other children. That's what, we can't chat anytime I'm available. We can chat anytime I'm available. Brilliant. Lots have completely, oh, yes. Gosh, I think this is so, and if we didn't have the Sangha, it would be very difficult. If I didn't have you here now with me, Andromeda, oh my God. Usually we work our way up, don't we? Usually we work our way up to things. And I've been just from the first moment been listening to Maharaj for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Not or hearing all the time, not attentive all the time, but more attentive than ever before now. And now this has happened. Apparently it's a great thing. I was blessed to have so much love and attention from my mother. Oh my gosh. Wow. My mom didn't have much attention from her mother either. I mean, there was 12 of them, children, something like that, 10 of them. And the mother didn't actually do anything. It was the sisters and brothers that looked after the children. And they were workers from a young age in India because they had a huge farm. So it's not their fault. They just did what happened to them. They just did what happened to them. But it was just a bit more intense because it was here in a different place. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oh my God, you Muna.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I take the key? Oh my God, it's warm in here. Oh, you're not watching my right?
No, not all of it, just bits and bobs.
Lots of bindies. Can I take the keys to the car?
Where are you going?
Jim.
No, but you're in a bit of a mood and you might take a long time.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll be waiting to go out and you're not here.
That's true. So what are you doing?
Well, I'm just talking to Andromeda. She's helping me.
Oh, you're live now?
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand.
Jealousy's a bitch, eh?
No, that's where you are. I'm trying to understand Krishna being the inner child of all of us.
Jealousy's exciting.
And, well, that's the thing then, isn't it? It's the other way around, isn't it?
What is? What's it the way around?
Because in order for our inner child to grow up, it has to play out, isn't it?
Oh, in order for my little child...
For Krishna, in all of us to grow up, it has to play out.
Or get slapped.
Well, I got slapped the other day.
For whom?
Myself. For that video that Maharaj took down with me.
That's you. Well, is that you slapping yourself? Or?
No, not at all, really.
So what did you say it was?
I was just joking.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about it was not necessary for him to take it down. Yeah, well, you know what? Andromeda Maharaj is going... I'm calling him Maharaj. No, I'm not calling him Maharaj right now. I'm calling him Srila Gaura Hari Das. And he's doing the best he can. He's learning. He's doing the best he can. Srila Gaura Hari Das should clarify about the Krishna being the child. Yeah, he won't go deeply into that. I don't know why. And I think it's because... gosh, could you imagine Maharaj spending... There I go again. Spending 20 years with his child every day. Even with us, he spends time with us, but he comes when he wants. He leaves when he wants. We are all there, surrender to his lotus feet to listen when, he's around. So, Maharaj gets a lot of, a lot of love, a lot of understanding, a lot of time, so much. Yes, he's the guru. That breakfast picture you guys posted looked so yummy. Breakfast picture. Was that today? It was Kruna. Oh, was it the other one with the sausages and the pickled onions? Yeah, I really want him to clarify the inner child, the Krishna thing, because what you said made sense actually. Because Krishna's in everyone, and everyone's hiding Krishna. Because they can't. They need, like somebody like Srila Gaura Hari Das, like with us, to reunite us. Not everybody, because you already had it. You already was ecstatic from before. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, let's see what Maharaj is doing. Yesterday, oh yes, that was Karuna posting pictures on my thing. Can I have a drink? Are you busy? And how come you're not watching, Maharaj?
Oh, because it's just going into
Hey, yeah,
roaring
get
and
this stuff
shouting and
over envy.
Shama
Get
Sundari
it
looking
over.
like a little
Come on, you can do it.
slime
Come on.
ball.
Why are you holding back? Why are you keep that person?
Can I have some tea?
Sure.
You get rid of that.
I'm still going to the gym.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
Oh, you take, yeah, you go to the gym.
She's a very thoughtful thinker. She considers everything, analyzes everything deeply.
Well, I've been doing that myself all my life. It's just analyzing everything. She's still reading. Analyzing everything, and the way Maharaj is, the way he is with her, and she's so lovely and beautiful. And Lalita said that he does that with you, and I'm like, does he? But I have an all-rounded relationship with him. It's everything, really, everything. I don't know. Anyway, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
You have an all-round relationship with everything.
Yeah, with Maharaj. I shout at him, and well, I don't that much anymore. I talk to him and he shouts at me. I talk to him with my bullshit and he shouts at me. No, he's given me so much. He's a great guy.
Well, you see, the thing
He
is,
is a great guy, man. He's held this. He's been holding this thing to. Sorry, say that again.
Shama Sundari doesn't on reverence. Just this idea what a guru is,
Or reverence.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Have sex with him as well.
Pardon me?
I'm sorry, I'm being a bitch. She's very sexual towards him.
She's a very sexual person.
She's not to me.
You're not a male.
Yeah, but why don't other women do that? What she does?
Because Maharaj is stoking that fire.
Oh yes.
He's approaching her in that kind of sexy.
Oh
sexy
yes.
way.
Yeah, you're right.
Reciprocating.
Yeah.
Sometimes she doesn't like it. Sometimes she's like, oh.
Yeah, she finds it repulsive.
Because she still has lots of awe and reverence for him. She didn't live with him. She didn't smell his farts. She didn't eat popcorn with him. It wasn't her leela to be intimate with him. To be able to have a personal association and go shopping.
I'm just a jealous gopi, Karuna, that's protective of him.
Yeah, you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. But see what it is and don't mix with other things. See, I'm just jealous.
That's the thing.
Jealous. I want Guru Maharaj's attention because I see Guru Maharaj as Krishna.
Yeah, I think we all do to a degree, yeah.
One day, Shama Sundari says, what the hell do you want from your Guru? You want his skin? You want his life? What more do you want? He's giving you everything. And it's like, when is enough?
Well, Maharaj said it's never enough.
It's never enough. So, just sitting there idly by and smiling, listening to Srila Gaura Haridas is as invigorating as it is. You want more. And I got more.
What do you mean?
My first guru.
Oh, what do you mean?
I had intimacy with my first guru. So much so that it scared me.
I still don't know about that, Karuna. Oh, actually, I do. I don't. Could I have my drink, please? Oh, Karuna, would you just make my brewer's yeast? Yeah, two big ones. More water. So the things, I'm not going to talk about what Karuna just said there, and Andromeda was talking about his first guru and his intimate relationship with his first guru. It's all right, I get it. But it's that real intimacy, having a physical relationship. It's that real intimacy. Real intimacy is something else. This is what Karuna's stuck at. Intimacy is not a physical relationship. Intimacy is so much more than that. So much more than that frequency. I mean, you know what? Bless him. It's where he is. It's what he understands. And I respect that. And if that's what he wants to, what can I do? Cheers.
Why is there two people watching? You should all be watching Srila Gaura Haridas. What are you all doing here? You guys should be
They're
going.
doing what you do, Karuna. They're watching Guru Maharaj and they're listening to me and they're probably doing something else.
They're multi
Just what you do.
multi devices. It's a sacrilege.
No, you told me before.
It's a sacrilege. You should all be listening to Sugar Haridas.
We are. I'm going to come off anyway. No, not really, Karuna. I'm taking a break. He keeps triggering me and then going on about something and not actually understanding. You told me to leave the fucking class. So she started reading and I thought, I'm leaving now. Because I don't.
You told you to leave class.
No, you did yesterday, last night when we were talking, when you get triggered by Maharaj.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just leaving the class.
Sure.
You know, and I'm not blaming him for my trigger, but he triggered it. You know, you're not blamed for the trigger, but you triggered me.
Yeah.
The trigger is already there.
I had to leave too. He chanted nicely, then he got to chant. Then he started reading some Rupa Goswami, and he just went into mundane word jugglery. So it's like, you see this word. It's really,
I don't feel like she's a real gopi yet.
I'm not talking about Shamsundar.
You was talking about
Maharaj started reading. Rupa Goswami Leela, and he read the first 2 lines, and he got one of the words, and you see, it's the light, the connection, the effulgence.
Maharaj can do it with any of the words.
And it's just like, just fucking read the words, dude. Okay? You get one word, and you start bringing it into all this. The light, see the light.
Karuna is doing something
else. God is the
light.
Light is God. God is the light. I'm the light. You're the light. We're the light. Light.
He's doing something else.
Light, torch, light, bright. Torch, bright, torch.
Stop.
Light, bright. Sunlight, sunlight, ray, sunlight, Ray Davis, Ray, Bill Withers, Withery Bills, Bill Withers.
Karuna.
It's like, if you say
everything is connected.
If you say the word fucking enough times, it's going to sound fucking and realize. Revelation, Asian revelation, and Asians revelation.
Is it the
just read Rupa Goswami's words. Just fucking read it.
Is it that
give them the respect?
Is it the fact that I forgot now you've been talking. Can you shut my door?
Shut the door.
So you're going now?
Go for a walk.
We're going for a walk.
I'm going for a walk. I need exercise. I'm a fucking dray horse. I'll take you out later on. I'm a dray horse.
We'll go to the gym.
Hello, that's where I'm going.
Oh, okay. See you. Karuna, don't be downstairs for too long. I said, don't be downstairs for too long. Go. You'll probably still be here by the time. So Maharaj may be upset with me for being live when he's live. Hey, Michael. But he's always said that we can go live when he's live. And I've never, ever gone live when he's live. And he always comes live when we're live, and that's fine. So this first time I'm doing it because I'm triggered by Shama Sundari and some of the things that he's saying. So I'm just coming in and out. So if Philip is saying, it's good you're talking about this. It reminds me of Salman Rushdie, who offended the Muslims with the satanic verses. I'm listening back to both. Karuna's gone now. He's going to go to the gym. I'm drinking brewer's yeast. I think it'd be great, if we can get to know each other. Yeah. Let me just see what Maharaj is doing.
Kind of fade away. This, it's human. The human thing wants attention and wants to be the center and all of that, but it's all illusion. I mean, it's temporary. It's imitation of God.
She's still talking about me.
Wants to be the center. I just give,
Why?
Truth. What is it?
Why do you think I'm doing this? So Krishna can be the center of attention. I don't want to be the center of attention. He keeps using that with me again and again. Yeah, B12. Yeah, brewer's yeast. It's lovely. So I take that.
From all modes of nature. It's amazing. Guru Maharaj, I was telling you about my experience. Like I felt like, okay, I met Krishna. And and it was like so.
So Shilagara listens to her, takes calls from her. They have long chats and everything like that. Whereas Maharaj stayed here for months and months and months and months and months and months. So I don't have that relationship with him. I don't want to take too much of his time. I don't want to. And when he was here, I didn't talk about my bullshit too much because he didn't like it. So I didn't do it. So he's allowing people to talk about their stuff. And I don't know. You know what, Andromeda? It must be the way I grow, because of my narratives of this. My narratives must be the way I do. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Anyway, I'm going to come off. Karuna, are you going now? Oh. Okay, I'm going to come off now. Andromeda, do you want me to call you now? Let me know what you want. Let them relate how they need. Let them talk bar. Let them relate how they need. Yeah. Lilita said something like that to me in a different way. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Sure. Okay, I'm going to go off then. Thank you very much to everyone. I'm not disrespecting Srila Gaura Haridas. I'm keeping myself safe. I don't want to keep getting triggered and triggered and triggered and triggered and triggered again and again. I've had that with Karuna. It's not so bad with Karuna. It's okay with Karuna now. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Trigger happy. It's trigger happy time. Yeah, I'll call you. I'm coming off now, Karuna. Is it all right if Karuna listens? Because then I'll come off and Karuna can join the call. I'm going to talk to Andromeda now. Are you going to come as well? All right. See ya. I'll call you now, Andromeda. Thank you to Asu and to Juggle and to Philip. Philip is... Yeah, Philip, we'll speak. We'll speak. We'll speak. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Oh, glories to Srila Gaura Haridas, who is live. And I'm here. So you may think something else. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hare Krishna. Bye-bye.